Sorry about that, guys. All right, yeah, I'm still getting used to this setup. So my mic was not active. Apologize. So we're gonna start over here. So basically, I got my new setup done, guys. Hold on one sec here. Just want to get this turned off. All right, so I got my new studio set up. I tried to get these things to be a little more professional. Again, you can see how I messed up with the mic. There's a lot of new things I have to balance. So I do have a temporary webcam set up. Nothing too high quality, but enough to get me started. How's it go? I'll piecemeal in some higher quality things. But I hope the channel looks a little more polished for you guys. I hope you enjoy. So basically, a little bit about myself. I am a hardcore gamer, more or less gone softcore. I've been a gamer pretty much all my life. Since I was a really young boy, my dad kind of got me into games, and slowly it just became like a passion of mine. But over time, you know, life hit hard. I got hit with some chronic illnesses. I have fibromyalgia, psoriatic arthritis, and different joint dysfunctions and various other ailments. So it's unfortunately left me pretty much disabled. I had to stop working here the last few months. But you know what? I decided to make the best out of it. And while I'm not able to game as much as I used to be able to, I figured, why not take what time I can game and do something productive with it? So I want this place to be just a really warm, welcoming place for people to de-stress, unwind, and relax. You know, sometimes we just need an escape from life. Also, I'm going to do a focus on helping people with chronic pain, even mental health illnesses, because, you know, I suffer from these myself. I want this just to be a place where we can come and support each other. Try to keep things PG. You know, I'm definitely wanting to cater to really any audience. So we just want this to be, again, a warm and welcoming zone for everyone. So what we're going to do is this, guys. We're going to be jumping in here on Rune Factory 4. Rune Factory 4 is a Japanese RPG farming life sim game. So Rune Factory 4 is a spin-off title from the original Harvest Moon. So Harvest Moon was the original English name. Due to copyright issues, it eventually had to be changed to Story of Seasons. Then they came out with a different line of games called Rune Factory 4. Rune Factory 4 is a little more branch out. So Story of Seasons is very simple. You know, it's farming, it's life sim, and that's basically as far as it goes. I mean, there are some like minor things like fishing and such, but in this game, there's a lot more. There's magic, there's combat, there's a story, dungeons. The relationships are much more panned out. There's a lot more dialogue. This is my first Rune Factory game. If you've watched my other couple streams I put out so far, you can see I am pretty far along. I do think that there is an error, though. It is showing on my save file that I am in year 3, and I don't know why it's saying that, because I'm actually only in year 2. I'm in spring of year 2. I've gotten through Act 2 so far, and I'm in Act 3. So even though I have made a lot of progress in relatively a short time for a newcomer, I am trying to enjoy it at my pace and just take things easy. So guys, what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump in here, but quick, I'm gonna set myself a timer, because as someone who has chronic pain, I need to take breaks. I need to take stretch breaks. And what we'll do in this channel is, when it's time for that, I will walk you guys through some exercises, but I need to stay on top of this myself so I can keep putting out good content for you guys. All right. And actually, while I'm at it, why don't I mute all this other stuff? Perfect. Okay, so let's jump in. So, okay, looks like I did play one day offline from you guys, the last video. So basically what I did in my last day, I ended up beating some bosses in Leon Karnak, I think it's called. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, Leon Karnak, and unlocked Rune Prana. That's really the only thing I've done since you guys seen me last. So why don't we check it out? Let's see what town events we got going on today. Don't fall for it, Vishnal. Okay, so we still got to continue that plot line. I think we're on the 3rd part of this story event. So let's see if we can find Vishnal today. And what events do we got going on? Nothing today. Looks like in 3 days, we are going to have a defluffing contest. I think that's a mini game event. Okay, so I don't think we have to prepare anything in advance. How is my inventory looking? I was pretty full up last time I looked. Yeah, I got some stuff I need to get rid of. I got a level 9 dungeon seed. Okay. Get some apples. I think I planted this the other day. Well, I finally have 4 blue crystal seeds, so we might go for a giant crop today. And I could probably sell those and some wettable powder. Okay, I think I got those from drops. All right, let's go out into the farm, guys. Oh, I love raining days. Rain is fantastic. Makes it so I have to do a little less work. All right, let's see what level this pineapple got up to. Up to 5, okay. And this leek, oh yeah, we got a level 10 leek. Doing a little happy dance here, guys. I am trying to get all the crops in the game up to level 10. I don't know that you really need to do that, but my OCD is like, I have to do this. It really does help in many ways, though. For example, for making just about any recipe in the game, the higher the quality the ingredients, the higher the quality the end product is going to be. So, you know, I just feel like in the end, why don't I just do this and get that part done? We did get level 10 seeds. We got a level 9 moon drop. Okay. What else? We aren't going to plant those. Do have that level 6. The rest are fodder, not good seeds. Fire flower. I think I did plant some fire flower, but it looks like I have an extra spot. So why don't I do that here? Yeah, why not? I've been making so many mistakes these days. Xiaopai is my girlfriend. That's why I have the heart symbol right there on her name.
Good luck.
Aww. That's so nice. I need to make her a gift here, but why don't I tell her to stand back just a little bit? Your followers tend to make it a little tough to get stuff done on your farm. Alright, let's see what I have over here. I do have some pineapples today. Good, that's more profit. So I did some research recently, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, alright, I am up to 3.8 million gold right now, and I'm like, what do I do with all of that money? Because it does start to feel a little excessive. But there is actually some things I can do with that amount of money. One of the big things is I can start buying, I believe it's the crystal flowers, or maybe it's emery flowers. I can't remember which. So there are stat buffing potions I can make with chemistry. And they're like some of like the very end game like recipes. And they're the crystal flowers, the emery flowers, they're extremely expensive. So the advantage to buying them is that growing them takes a long time. I believe the crystal flowers are like 80 days. I'm not sure about the emery flower. I don't know if I have that unlocked yet. But even with a 5 times modifier, you know, that's taking a pretty good portion of a season to grow. So yeah, I could definitely see why buying them would be advantageous. So pineapples are very profitable, so we're just going to continue with that for now. I have thought about scaling back a little bit though. I currently have farms in all of the wildernesses, and I'm thinking that is starting to get a little excessive to mod or to handle. So I might stop. I might stop doing all of them sometime soon. Let's go to our monster barns here. I also think I'm going to probably stop collecting these daily, for the simple fact that at this point I have collected quite a bit of them. It is fantastic to have level 10 drops for crafting, but you know, you get to a point where you're like, okay, do I have enough? I think I might have enough. And I can always come back in if I don't. So I got this new creature when I was playing on my offline session. So you can see I call him my cash cow. he's an elephant. He has a really cool ability. So hold on, let me take him along with me. So first off, you can ride him, which is cool. He's got some different attacks. But this suck attack is what makes this guy so fantastic. So I'm gonna have him follow me here, and we're gonna use him today. And you're gonna see why he's my cash cow. I don't have anything in there I think I need to attend to, so why don't we go to the other farm? So this is my giant farm. I need to get some giantizer today, guys. I keep forgetting about it. It's getting a lot to maintain all these farms I have. I am gonna take this fur. I didn't get a spore today. There he is. This little chippy here. I still need to make him my friend. And I think Lord is not all the way up just yet as well. I have so many ingredients at this time, guys, so it's just like, it's not even a big deal to me. Like, I'm just like, I'll give this guy a giant crop. You get to a point in your playthrough, you're just like, okay, like, I worked really, really hard to get to this point. Now I have a lot of money, so it feels really good. It really does, because the early game, like, you just never had enough money. All right, let's start putting away some of this pineapple, some of these giant crops. I probably will keep the melon. This is actually level 9. I might keep these. It says the pepper Rexes. Okay, I'll get rid of the tomatoes, get rid of the strawberries, and we're gonna put all the pineapples in here. Another thing I need to start working towards, I really want to get the pineapple juice unlocked. So that might be another focus for this video, because I know I'm getting pretty close to being able to do that. My rune points are up to 1,890. My understanding is if I make a really good high tier relaxing tea, I can get above the RP needed to craft the pineapple juice. That's a way to unlock the recipe without having to find the recipe, which is pretty much end game to get that. So we're gonna put away our veggies here. Inventory management is a serious thing in this game. Like, I'm at the maximum backpack capacity. You just feel like you never have enough backpack space. So in the early game, it's a matter of, okay, I got another tool, and then I get another tool, and then I got another tool, and then you get another tool. So like, I got my hoe, I got my water pot, you get your sickle, you get an axe, you get a hammer, you get a fishing pole. And you know, you have your sword, whatever weapon you have, and then like you just slowly start to accumulate stuff as the game goes by. You're like, oh well, sometimes I need to use magic on enemies, so now I'm gonna have a staff. And sometimes you have equipment, like I have equipment right now that's my general use equipment, except for I'm gonna put my hand-knit scarf back on. So like when I'm fighting, I'll put my happy ring and my wet boots on because they're a little bit more combat oriented. So that's more space. I could get rid of this sword at this point. You know, I think I actually had this sword to test something. I think I was putting poison on it. Oh, I did. Okay. So this weapon has a 20% chance of inflicting poison. And the stats on it are, well, I mean, compared to my new sword, the damage isn't great, but at the time, it was decent. I think I was crafting that because I was trying to go into the Sharon's maze, which is supposed to be the very last dungeon you do in the game. The enemies there are absolutely insane. Their levels are very high. They do very intense damage, and any gear you basically have, if you're trying to go into that early, you're doing like nothing. So I built crit gear. I heard poison also is great because you just inflict the status ailment and run around the screen not taking damage until they die from the poison. So we might try that. Okay. Inventory looks okay. You know what? We got these apple tree seeds. Why don't we get those down before I forget? Yeah, I still have some spots over here. Why don't we do that? Now I did get my my dungeon seed up to level 10. So right here you can see, yeah, I got my dungeon flower up to level 10. So that's as high as that will go. We might jump into there at some point too. There's a lot of stuff to do, guys. I got a lot of stuff ready. I think we're gonna try to sell in town today. So I want to make curry bread. I think I'm gonna try to make curry bread again. I still feel like curry bread is one of my... Is my fault? One of my better recipes. That's right. So curry bread's a two-step process. First, you got to make a curry, and then you fry it in a pan with bread to make it curry bread. Let's see here. Let's go backwards. Actually, relaxed tea sells for a lot, but it also takes a lot of setup to make it. Curry udon, curry rice. This is what we're going for. We're going to start with curry rice, and we're going to use a little trick here. If you haven't seen this yet, I'm just using level 10 turnip seeds, which are extremely cheap. They're 10 or 9 gold a piece, and we're going to just craft some curry rice. Now, it's only telling me I can craft 1. Ah, I'm out of rice. Okay. Easy fix. Let's go to the shop. Good morning, Blossom.
Welcome.
Doug's obsessed with food. Oh, I'm obsessed with food. What's wrong with that? All right, let's see what I can buy in the shop today. So she is selling carrots. That's good. I might have to come back for carrots. But you know what? She's actually selling leeks today. That's tempting. That's tempting to make relaxed tea because I know I'm low on leeks. I feel like I have enough melons. I feel like my bottleneck is going to be... I don't know if it's going to be white herbs or if it's white grass or if it's going to be orange or red grass. I feel like it's probably going to be the white grass. I don't know. Maybe we'll just buy some. Why don't we just buy some? Let's see what we can do today. Let's see what we can do today. All right. Gotta buy a lot of rice. Let's see. Yeah. Buy 4 stacks of that. I think we're okay on these other 3 ingredients. We're gonna find out. I swear, whenever crafting, I go crafting heavy. I'm just running back and forth from the shops all day long. But first I'm gonna store these ingredients just so I have some more room in my inventory to craft more. Okay, very good. And you know what? Nah, it's okay. It's fine. I'd only make like 3 more spots in my inventory if I did that. Let's see here. Let's go back to curry rice. Okay, I can make up to 9, so I must be running out of ingredients somewhere else.
Yes.
Maybe not. Oh, I see. I ran out of regular carrots. It's now going to my giant royal carrots, which is fine. Okay, so now that my RP is used up, I actually should not have done that. I made a mistake, guys. So make sure you're crafting items to give you RP back before you go heavy on crafting. There's other ways to go about this. You could go and find some rune crystals and just hit those to give you a bunch of rune points back as well. But at this point in my game, I have an abundance of items, so I just make food. It's the easier way to go. I think I'm gonna like eat this food on. I think I'll get some RP back from that. Ooh, there it is. Not much. Oops. I think I have enough RP though to make what I want. Milk porridge. Oh yeah, that doesn't cost me hardly any RP. Okay, let's eat a milk porridge. That's gonna give me back quite a bit. And before we forget, let's make a couple more milk porridges because we're gonna do a lot of crafting. Okay, very good. All right, now that we have got our RP back and we've done the first step, we made some curry. We're going to go to the frying pan and we're going to go down to curry bread. Perfect. So this is actually a very profitable thing. Curry bread is one of the few items that you can cook that is profitable even if you bought all the ingredients. There is very few recipes that is true. Now, if you were farming and making all your produce and only buying like what ingredients you absolutely had to buy, like oil and flour, there's a lot of cooking that's profitable. But curry bread is one of the very few that you could buy every ingredient and sell it for a profit. And even more so if you are increasing the quality by like this turnip seed trick. If you have shipped crops that are high level, like up to level 10, for example, then when you buy them from the shop, they're going to be that level 10, which in turn is going to make the end product, your end cooking product, very high level. So we're starting with a level 6 curry rice. Looks like I have some level 6 flour, level 1 oil. My understanding is the only way to get higher level flour and oil is if you get it from a drop from an enemy. So I think this bread usually ends up somewhere around level 7. But let's see what happens. Okay, we made 6 curry bread. I'm thinking I ran out of ingredient. Flour, gonna need flour. Why don't we just check the fridge for oil? I'm gonna go to the shop. I might as well just try to do my best to get all this at once. I'm really bad about that. I'm okay on oil. I'm pretty good on curry powder too. Okay, all right. So we're gonna put some of our curry bread in here, and it actually, ended up with some at level 7 and some at level 6. So I'll probably be selling these around like 13,000 or so. That seems to be where I'm averaging on these. Let's go back to the shop, buy some more stuff.
Welcome.
Oh. This is how it works in this game. It costs money to make money. It's pretty much the same thing in all of these farming or life sim games. I mean, you just kind of have to do that. There's smart ways to do it. I tend to, when I'm playing these games, to be very budget oriented. So I don't like to spend any money anywhere I don't have to. I know there's other friends who are all like, they just throw money at whatever problem they have, and that's fine. You play the game however you want. That's just not how I typically play. All right, let's see. I needed flour. Let's buy a whole bunch of this. And get more rice while I'm here because I saw that I used quite a bit of that already. We're okay on the oil, we're okay on that, so we're gonna go back.
Please come again.
Okay, and let's continue. So, while we're crafting all of this, just a little FYI, so I showed you guys, you can see my studio here in the back. Oh my goodness, so I have just been putting so much work in getting this whole thing set up. I really killed myself. So basically, when was it? It was 2 days ago. I just spent the entire day moving stuff from the office to down here in the basement, setting up the studio. I knew just like 2 hours in, I was like, wow, I'm really gonna pay for this the next day, because I get exhausted really easy, like the fibro, and the fibro makes like my muscles hurt, my skin hurt, but the arthritis like really kills the joints. Well, I knew like 2 hours in, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm already starting to feel it. Like I'm gonna pay for it. And my wife, she kept telling me, she kept warning me. She's like, you need to stop. She's like, you're gonna pay for this. I was like, I know, but my mind, it races, and I have, if I want to get something done, like my mind just, I can't shut it off until I get that task done. So I was like, all right, well, if I'm gonna pay for it already anyways, and I'm only 2 hours in, why don't I just get this done, and at least I can feel fulfilled, like, you know, I got it done. So I did. I spent like the entire day. I ended up working into like the wee hours of like 2 a.m. I think, working on the computer end of stuff, getting my overlays and all that stuff done. I went to bed, and I think I just like, I hit the sheets, and I literally fell asleep. And yeah, I did pay for it the next day, but it was nice though, because my spirits were very high. Like, it's been a while since I felt like that. So I feel like this stream is a really good thing for me. My mental attitude has been a lot better, and it has kind of given me purpose. After I stopped working, I got to a point where I was just like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I needed purpose in my life to feel like there was a reason to keep going, as bad as that might sound, but it's true. And yeah, it's made me feel so much better. So I really hope that this helps me, and I really hope that maybe this channel, I find people that I can help them. So okay, we have made a lot of curry bread. Yeah, actually we're full up, so let's stop there, and let's see if we can start selling this. You know what, actually I put that away. Let's not put that away, because if I sell it, I'll put it back in the box. Okay, so we're gonna find out why Cash Cow is a cash cow. So I'm actually gonna ride him here in my shop. Oh, so actually they're coming right up, so that's good. Got my first sale of the day, okay. Huh. We're having trouble deciding. So recently, on one of my last streams, I finally got my I think it's selling, I think that's what they call it, or bartering skill up high enough where I can sell enthusiastically, and the item will definitely sell, which is great, because up until then, the first skill I got was slightly raises the chance, or I could try selling it at a higher price, but it costs a little bit of RP, but that didn't really increase the sell chance. I could lower the price, there's a better chance they would sell. I feel like this one only sold tiny bit more than like the original one, but enthusiastic, now it will sell absolutely 100%. So now my shop can make a lot of money. Everybody who comes, as long as I've got RP, I can successfully sell to now. Now, if I want to, I can even barter. I can say, hey, that's not enough money, a little bit more. But that doesn't mean that they will absolutely buy it, so I usually just sell. The amount of money you usually raise it isn't that much. It's not really worth it. Why don't you buy another? Okay.
Thank you for the purchase.
Hey, thanks for shopping. What button is it? Is it B? Oop, I got off of him. Which button is it on you, buddy? Oh, did they patch this? Huh. I'm gonna have to test that here. Everybody online was telling me that to use this guy to suck in people in the plaza to your shop, so you can actually get potential. You can sell to people who wouldn't have normally come to your shop, which is really cool. But I'm wondering if they patch that out in special. Hold on, let's get through this. What button is the suck it attack? It's not that. It's Y. Okay, I definitely didn't hit that. Let's try that again. Okay, you can suck in the shop. So this guy has 3 attacks, and I messed that up. Let's see if we get lucky and somebody kind of walks by. Looks like there's some people in the plaza. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Come on. Come on, buddy. You gotta work for me. I want this to work. I wonder if they have to be, like, really close to the shop. Okay, well, we're not gonna get to test that out today, unfortunately. It's all right, buddy. I'll send you home. I know during festivals, a lot more people will gather in the town square, and they tend to cluster up closely together, and sometimes they even walk around the shop. So maybe I'll have better luck if I do that. So here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna move to my other farms, take care of them. I really do think it's probably time to get rid of some of these farms. I've got my money up pretty good at this point, and it is taking a lot to manage this many. You go through phases in these farming games. So basically, like, let's use Stardew Valley as an example. So you might decide, like, I'm gonna concentrate on fishing early on, and you barely do any farming because that takes up a lot of your stamina. And then you get to a point where, like, fish aren't making that much money, and you're noticing that, like, oh, well, like, now we're in summer and I can sell, or I can plant crops that give a better return on the cost of the seed. So you end up saying, hey, okay, well, we're not going to do fishing anymore. Like, let's actually go harder on crops. So then all of a sudden you're making your fields much bigger, and you're going to do that for a long time. But then you get to winter and you can almost grow nothing. So you decide to not focus on your farm at all, and you go and do dungeon diving, something like that. It's similar in this game. It's basically the same thing. You're going to go through phases, and I think this is a good time to finally say, hey, let's cut back on this farm. I have been told that the winter farm actually produces a good amount of stone, so this is actually beneficial for us too, to stop using this farm, because I need a lot of stone. I need a lot of wood too. I don't have any more fodder seeds. I probably will grow fodder on this farm. Now, sometimes we get lucky and there's some stones down here, so I just like to add them to my normal routine. That's right, Chow Pie. You beat the crap out of them. So she uses axes as weapons, which is fantastic because they have high damage and usually crit better. Just to look awesome, I gave her a Grim Reaper scythe as her axe. Now the stats on it are actually pretty decent. I can make her something better at this point, but the stats on it are actually pretty strong. She hits pretty hard. Oh, you know what? This is a good time. My timer is going off here. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a very short little break, and I'm gonna walk you guys through some different exercises. You know what? Hold on one second, guys. I just noticed that I don't have my webcam on that. So why don't I move that? Okay. Did I miss something else? Do I have my mic set up on that channel? Video capture. We'll find out here, I guess. All right, it sounds like you guys can hear me. Yeah, we're good. We're golden. Okay, so here's what we're looking at. Let's see, make sure you guys can see this on my screen. Yep, okay, we're good. So we're gonna take a little break here. So something that a lot of fibromyalgia patients would have is pain with your hands. So fibromyalgia affects your nerves. I also have psoriatic arthritis, and psoriatic arthritis is an autoimmune disease. It attacks, your immune system is attacking your joints, and they like to attack the tendons. So I actually have tendinitis of the flexor tendons that go through your fingers. And with fibromyalgia, like a lot of times, like the muscles start to get very sore. You have a lot of nerve endings in your hands. Like your hands are a very, very sensitive part of your body. So a lot of fibro patients, they complain of pain in their hands, and it definitely affects me. I have found that I can't game for as long as I used to, so I have to pace myself. And it's really good idea to do like what I'm doing. Set a timer. That way you don't forget, because you will forget. You get sucked in. Do these stretch breaks. I would recommend at least every 30 minutes or more. Now, we're going to start with some very simple ones. So up here in the top left, you can see some of the different exercises. We're going to start with the ones right over here. So you want to do all these very gentle. Do not stretch hard. If we massage the hands, be very gentle about it. So I'm going to take my compression gloves off here to do these a little bit better. So we're going to start with the wide spread. So following here, place your hands up and gently spread them as wide as you can without straining. Hold for a few seconds, bring back in. And then spread back in. Spread back in. Spread back in. And what you really should be doing is doing both at the same time. Now the next one, claws. So we're just bringing in the top of your fingers. We're pulling them in. In martial arts, we call this monkey fist. And again, gentle. Do not strain. If it hurts, stop. And all we're doing is we're stretching these tendons. We're gently stretching the joints. We get so focused in games, we put a lot of tensions in our hands. The muscles get strained, the tendon gets strained. The next one is going to be finger lifts. So put your hand on a flat surface and you are going to lift one finger at a time upwards. Now, I have hypermobility, so I can pull my finger like really, really, really far back, and that's bad. If you have hypermobility, I thought that was fun as a kid. Like I thought that was awesome, but as an adult, that really for me became a huge problem, and it's exacerbated my symptoms. So you can lift the finger, but actually what my physical therapist had me do was manually lift the finger. So using your thumb and your pointer, lift the finger, but no more than like roughly a 45-degree angle, because that's as far as most people's fingers should be able to go without strain. Put that down. Do the next finger, put that down, and we're just going to basically repeat this across all of our fingers on both hands. Now I'm taking a little bit extra time than I normally would just because I'm walking you guys through this, but one thing that actually really helps me a lot, and I'm going to do this before we jump back into the game. So I get a lot of tension here at the base of the thumb and also kind of into the palm right below the pointer finger. So if with the thumb, I'm gonna place my other hand's thumb at the base of here, and again, gently, very gently. If you have fibro, like, you can make this worse if you push too hard. And I always thought that, like, I wasn't massaging hard, but you are. Very gently, you're just going to rub the muscle here at the base in a circle, a light circle, and very gentle. I'm gonna do that on the other side. Yeah, this side's pretty sore right now. Right. And the other thing too, you know, since you're using the one thumb, the one side to massage, like you're straining the other hand to do that. So like, we don't want to do this too long. We don't want to do this too hard. Like, that's why it's very important to gentle all the way through. Now I'm going to do my pointer fingers too, at the base of the pointer fingers on the inside. My pointer's starting to hurt. The thing is, with the pointers on these controllers, you are flicking like this a lot, which is why the pointers, for me at least, start to hurt a lot. You know, when your hands are morphed to the controller, you're keeping them in a static position, but not a neutral position for your hands. So you're straining them a lot. So that's why these breaks are really important. Now, we're going to jump back here into the game, guys. Give me just a moment here to get my compression gloves back on. We'll set another timer. So set your timer again for 30 minutes, and that will be the next stretch break, but we're going to jump back into the game. All right, here we go. So we did our winter farm. We're going to move over and go to our autumn farm. Actually, let's go to our spring farm because I have a water well there.
Yes!
Yeah, and I definitely think it's time to downsize, so I'm gonna get rid of the pineapple here. All right. Collect the orange grass. It is raining, so actually probably won't need water. Great, you beat the crap out of that sheep. So we're gonna go over here to the right, crystal tree run again. If you can remember, go to the crystal tree every day. You'll get yourself one crystal seed each day. And you don't get this area unlocked until pretty late in your playthrough. Mid-late game, I would say. That is the nice thing about this game, though. Like, if you decide to play the campaign through, it's a very nice, steady stream of new content, like new areas to go to. Just gonna save in case I mess up on something. Oh, I should have teleported from there. That's all right. We got to teleported pretty close. So let's go to Autumn Field. That's another nice thing. I think this farm produces a good amount of wood. You can actually see I always get wood over here every day to collect. And I believe if I get rid of these crops, you know, there's going to be more wood spawns here. Oh, wrong tool. What is this? Pineapple. If it's not in a crop stage yet, you can just hammer it. Ah, threw it. Try to set it down. If you set it down on top of a stump or something, when you hit it with your axe, you're actually doing both at once. Smarter, not harder. Looks like Jalpai detects a hidden chest here. I'm coming, Jal. Don't worry. Hold on. withered grass. Actually, that's really good. You can actually do this infinitely. So just keep leaving the screen and coming back. And it doesn't happen every time, but it will come back. Man, don't make me out to be a liar, guys. I do this all the time. I don't know why this one's not coming back. Maybe they know it's too good of an item. Wow, I have never had that happen before. It usually comes back like every other time. Okay, well, whatever. Guess it's not gonna work in this spot. There is a really great spot I'll show you guys here after I do this summer farm. It's really close to it, so it's a great place to farm some pretty good items. I think I grew an apple tree here, but what level is it? Level 2, but you know what? I've got other apple trees, level 2 and 3 already going on, so that's not a big deal. Let's just get rid of that. I wouldn't mind getting more level 10 iron. Let's see if we can get more. Did I see a level 10? Yes, I saw it in there somewhere. Come on. There it is. I like level 10 iron because it's good fodder for making some different recipes. Like if I wanted to make myself a really good sword, I would actually use this in one of my recipes. There's a really cool way of making the best sword you can possibly make with the best stats you can get into it, and then making a really cheap sword where you only use level 10 items on it, and then you add the original awesome sword as an ingredient into that base sword, and it gains the stats, and it looks like it will look like the crappier sword, but have all the stats of the good sword. That's actually how I got Zhao's scythe to be that strong, but it's just a scythe. Okay, let me show you this spot. So pull up the map so you guys can see where we're going. This is literally just south of town right now. So if we go down here, we enter Mushroom Road. So let me get rid of this guy real quick. Right here's the spot. It's hidden right here behind the mushroom. Do you see that arrow? So every day there's something here. Now I just got a branch. Today's spawn wasn't good, but if you go south here, I'm right over here. You know, another branch. And did we get lucky the third time in a row? Yep, we did. Yeah, it's a little tricky sometimes, the spot, but there it is. Now we got 3 branches. Now, it won't be there every single time, but generally once every other time, you will see it. So it's a fantastic way to get infinite items. Any of these search zones, you should be able to infinitely do this, is my understanding. I don't know why that one on Autumn Field did not work. The reason this spot is so good, though, is that you can find Formula C, you can find wet powder, there's the branch, there's one more item, which I can't think of what it is, but that Formula C and wet powder, especially early game, this is an amazing spot. So wet powder, I think, is 2,000 per wet powder if you were to buy it. Formula C, I can't remember the exact amount, but something like either 1,000 or 3,000. It's like right in there. Early game, that's extremely expensive. That's really expensive. You know, when you're buying seeds for 10, 20, 50 each, to buy a chemical that costs 1,000, you're like, whoa, like that's way too expensive. But you can come here every day, and through midnight, the spawn stays the same. Just keep going on and off the screen and infinitely farming it. It's a really cool way to get yourself some stuff early. I'm gonna go down here while I'm here, get myself some more withered grass and get myself some fodder to feed my animals. 10? Sometimes I take the level 10s. Sorry guys, my nose is running here. It's a little cold down here today. Alright, let's see. Let's start putting stuff away. Got some grasses, got some withered grass. Gonna sell what pineapples I got. So it's gonna take a little bit of stress off us now that we aren't monitoring every one of our farms every day. So what I'd like to do is start gearing up more for the dungeons. Now that Rune Prana's unlocked, I'd really like to spend some time doing that. So I think we're gonna do that for sure. Put our food here in the monster barn. What are we up to right now? Oh man, I'm really on top of it. I've got 122 fodder in there. 143 now. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm here. I'll take the eggs, I'll take the milk. So let's see. We're getting close to midnight in game, but we can still get some stuff done. You just want to go to bed by 1 o'clock if you can help it. That way you're getting your sleeping stat up a little bit. Let me think here. What do we want to do now? Generally speaking, I would work on crafting to some level. Let's see what we can get done. What's my chemistry up to? 81. Man, I'm getting pretty good at chemistry. Ah, yes, fire flowers. I need to start doing fire flowers. I know I have a couple growing. I need it for that recipe too. You know, I have a lot of withered grass now. Maybe we can make some greenifiers today. You know, I'm genuinely curious if the crafting trick makes better greenifier. I'm not sure if it makes a difference or not. Let's take a look here. I don't know if we're going to be able to tell on the item itself, but I could sprinkle it on some stuff and see what happens. Okay, so let me separate these. So that's the level 5. Sells for 960. The level 10 is 12, so it sells for more, but does it actually do anything more? So here's how we're going to test this. Normally Greenifier Plus adds 0.5 to the quality. Okay, so these are both at 0.02. So if I sprinkle the level 5, well, normally it's supposed to do 0.5, so I guess we're gonna see what happens. Okay, it definitely did 0.5. We'll do the level 10. It also did 0.5. So there's no point wasting extra ingredients on the greenifier. It's not improving it in any way except for if you're gonna sell it, but the selling price on it is way cheaper than it costs for me to make that, so it's not something that you would want to sell for a profit. It's gonna clear up the farm here. Little things have accumulated over time. And let's hoe these out again. Need to make some more giant crops. I've got empty space here now. Not there, not there. There we go, there we go. I need to make some gigantizer. I wonder if I have the necessary ingredients for that. Let's take a peek. We're gonna go back to the chemistry bench, guys, and see if we can make some gigantizer. Okay, we can. It takes lamp grass, so that's easy. How much of this can I make? How many do I have? 16? Okay. Yeah, let's just make it all. I'm gonna use it at some point. We're gonna go back to the giant farm here, guys, and we're gonna sprinkle some gigantizer on. First, you just hit Y in your inventory to sort, that'll restack all similar items, like items. That way it's not taking up so much room. For some reason, some of this stuff is not becoming giant. Now, some stuff does not go giant, so that might be what's happening. But I'm actually really surprised that this many things aren't going giant. And I know pineapple can go giant, so don't know what's happening there. Let's take a peek at the stats. So what am I looking for? I'm trying to remember the stat for size. SZ, okay. So this one's at 1. This one's at 1, 2. I'm not 100% sure what is going on here. So you know what? I'm gonna say the more the merrier. We're just gonna go sprinkle happy. Because this is the benefit to being rich. Let's see here. We need to get some more seeds tomorrow to get some of these filled out, but let's try to make a giant blue crystal flower. And you know what? Let's add some... I got some of that wettable powder, so let's add some defense to this. Let's see. These are good. These are good. This one's 32, 36, 36, 32. Okay, there's a couple here that are at 32. Why don't we throw some wettable powder on here? When a typhoon comes, this is going to prevent this from getting destroyed during the typhoon. As long as you still even have 1 point in defense, it will eat through the defense points first instead of destroying your crop. The maximum is 64. Now, even if you're at 64, my understanding is if you have really bad RNG, you could still potentially have crops die. So it's good to like check on your crops midday during a typhoon and just put more wettable powder on the stuff that matters. Okay, we got stone. Now it is past 1 a.m. That's okay though. Yeah, let's see here. I still have a little bit of RP, and I have this. Why don't I just eat this? I'm gonna make myself some Object X. Don't say no to Object X. I got a lot of double still. Let's see. I'm basically looking for some fodder ingredient that I have a bunch of, and I can start just spamming. Actually, I got a lot of Fur L. Why don't I use some of that? Use 11 of that, and I'll get rid of 2 stacks. Actually, 11, and I got another one in my inventory, 12. That'll be fine. That's enough. And we'll sort that so it stacks. Alright, so before we go to bed, sometimes it's good to save, just in case you die. I've gotten pretty close calls before, but we're just going to drink the Object X and get our resistances up. I do this most nights. Some nights I forget, but I do this most nights. This is a really good thing to do, get those resistances up, because otherwise it's a pain. It's a pain to get your resistance stats up. There's 2 ways. One, you could let yourself get hit by enemies that inflict a status ailment, and when you get hit by the status ailment, you slowly go up levels. The other way is to inflict status ailments on an enemy. So you could, I could put like a poison item onto my sword, and if I inflict poison on an enemy, I get some experience towards that particular status ailment. But this is way more convenient because it's every status ailment. You know, every night I do this, and I feel so bad. You know, my girlfriend is just literally watching me just collapse on the floor like a drunk, taking drugs, a freaking addict. Oh gosh, I'm about to die. Get to bed. Told you, close calls. Oh my goodness, if I had been like a second and a half later, I probably would have died.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chlorica. That thing? What thing? She doesn't remember. Okay, good morning, Chlorica. Let us make Chlorica an apple pie. It's one of the things she loves the most. I was really conflicted, guys. Chlorica is a really cool character. I was very close to her being my girlfriend wife in this playthrough, but I ended up going Xiao Pai. So let's see here. I kind of went over in my last streams my choice, the reason why I made that choice. So, you know, if you guys check that out, you can see a little bit of dialogue on why I did that. We need to find Vishnal today. Let's try to find Vishnal before I forget. For some reason, he's been disappearing in the town for me. Alright, so this is the event he's talking about. Vishnal, I'm sorry, but it would really be better for you to give that statue back. So here's what's going on. Catch you guys up. Bado is the town smith, and he always has these different sales tactics, I guess you could call it, like bad sales tactics to scam people out of money. And he made this statue, which was supposed, he said, would make you better at everything in life. Well, Vishnal fell for it. He bought it, and now I'm trying to get Bado to give him his money back and to convince Vishnal that he's been scammed. Vishnal doesn't think he's been scammed. He feels like his life is so much better now.
Well,
Prince, I'm glad you're so kind as to worry about my welfare, but there are some obstacles a man simply must overcome on his own. That's not what I meant.
leave it to me.
I cannot just toss away the generous support Bado gifted to me.
Here we go.
Watch me, Prince. I promise I'll become an expert everyone can be proud of. Wow, there's fire in his eyes. Okay, this guy's passionate.
Do it.
I'll become an expert everyone can be proud of. Okay, all right. A little intense.
Darling,
Aww.
fully charged.
Oh, that was so cute. I got a hug from my girlfriend today. I feel like $1,000,000. I need to make Xiao Pai a gift. So Xiao Pai is a little tough. Hers is I guess it's not that tough. She likes Chinese dishes, and the easiest one I found to make is Chinese manju. It's just flour and bamboo sprouts, which you can find bamboo sprouts just south of town. The flour is not that expensive, so not too bad to make it. The only thing that was a little annoying, I had to buy the steamer, and there's not too many recipes in the steamer. Like, even now that, you know, I'm like level 99 cooking, there's not that many. There's really not. And the levels are far and few between 2, 15, 23, 29, 32, 35, 44, 48. So like, especially in that early game, like, you know, getting through like level 30, I mean, there's only 5 recipes. There really wasn't that many recipes. So in the early game, when you're trying to get your cooking up, like, you're just like, oh geez, like there's not much in here. And if I remember correctly, the steamer items were not that profitable. Yeah, dumplings are nothing. Manju is, nope, that's not profitable. Pound cake probably was profitable. Yeah, pound cake you can make a little bit of money off of. You can make money on flan, but you would have to have both the cow monster and the chicken monster. But yeah, you can make some money on flan. But honestly, at level 29, you're already able to make better recipes and other crafting stuff. 32, yeah, the same thing. You can make money on steamed bread. But again, by the time you're at level 32, there's better recipes for making money. That was my only caveat on the steamer. I was just like a little underwhelmed by it. So let's give her this gift.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm gonna get a gift. White grass. Thanks. I need white grass. I think after we're done farming, I am going to try and work on getting myself a relaxed tea. I want to get that pineapple juice made. I've been collecting all these pineapples. And for what? To sell them. Yeah, but pineapple juice sells for even more.
I did it.
Anything to harvest? I don't think the golden potato's ready yet. Level 6. Not ready, not ready. Oh, 4-leaf clovers are ready. Okay, what level will we get you up to? 4. And there's another one down here. Ooh, this one's at 6. Alright. I love it. It's still raining. I love that. Okay, so we got a level 7 4-leaf clover. We're getting somewhere. Level 5 on that one. Now I will plant pineapples down here because this farm is just dedicated to me making money. Okay. Oh, I need one more seed. Let's see here. That's level 4. These are level 2. Let's put down the level 4 seed.
Yes!
I don't know if it's just like a random chance, but you guys see how like sometimes when I'm picking up the crop, like it just stays planted and sometimes it gets picked up. I think I've read conflicting things. Ah, that's why. That is why. Okay, so if the health gets to 0, there's a chance that crops just disappear. That's what's happening. Okay, we really gotta, we don't want that. We want to get the health back up on our farm. It's okay. That's an easy fix. We'll take care of that very shortly. The work never ends, guys. The work never ends on the farm. Alright, it's 8:15. I think Blossom's open by now, and if not, she opens at 9. We're gonna go down there and we're gonna see, hopefully she's selling corn today. Well, Doug's running the shop today. Okay. Alright, we did not get lucky. He's not selling corn today. I don't like to do this, but let's see if I can buy 4-leaf clovers from the flower shop. The reason I don't like to do it is 4-leaf clovers are better than corn as fertilizer, but they cost a lot more. Yeah, 4,000 a piece. I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet, guys. I gotta do it. Oh my, the farming life. Oh boy. All right, bye. 64 grand for fertilizer. Yeah, I would honestly rather just buy 2 corn, which would do more than 1 4-leaf clover, I believe. So yeah, that's not my preferable choice, but whatever. I mean, you gotta do it. Health's okay, 140. But first I'm just gonna concentrate on the plots that have 0 health. And if you're looking here at the stats on the left, if you're not familiar with the game, you can see at the very bottom it says health and in red 0. So the health is bad, very bad. So 1 clover gave me 170 health. It can max at, I think it's 255. But actually, I thought the clover did more than 170. Yeah. Ugh, the cost, it's killing my soul. I'm getting, this is the cheapness in myself is coming out. Every time I hit the ground, it's just like a part of my soul is dying. It's like, I spent so much money. It's 4,000 a click, guys. 4,000 a click this is costing me. Alright. This part is done. Let's take a look at the health of our other quality farm too while I'm here. I only saw 1 plot that was a little low, and that's this one, so let's use it here. Let's check the health of our giant farm too, just to see where we're at. This one's a little low. When I'm trying to be really on top of farming, realistically, I mean, I generally don't like my health to go, oh good, this grew. I generally don't like my health to go below 150 on my farm. That's just me being a little anal. On the quality farm, I want to keep my health up, just to increase the growth timer and all that stuff. But on my other farms, it's not as necessary. Formula A is going to increase the growth timer more than the health of the field. But it's good practice. It's just good practice to keep up with that. Like you can see in my other farm, apparently for, I don't know, maybe it was like a week or two, I didn't look at the quality at all and it got all the way to 0. So just general good practice. Have I made the giant yam before? Did I ship this? Take a look. I shipped giant yams. I have not. Okay, that's great. We're gonna ship this. And I will store a lot of this. Actually, I'm gonna store the pineapple because, like I said, we're gonna try to make pineapple juice here. So, first off, now that we're done with this farm, let's take a look at my grasses I have saved up. Actually, before we do that, let me show you what the step is to making this relaxed tea. So the first thing, we have to prepare the tea leaves. So this is a simple recipe. It's one of the highest level in the simple area. So relaxed tea leaves. So I need white, orange, green, yellow, blue, and purple grass. So what holds people back from making relaxed tea for a long time, it's going to be the orange and it's going to be the white grass. So you can get the green grass almost immediately. Oh, we're getting down to our break here, guys. I'll pause this for a moment, but let me finish my train of thought before we take our quick break. So the green grass you can get pretty much right away. It's just south of town. The blue grass you can also find. Oh no, there's the purple grass you can also find just south of town. Now the blue grass, I think when we get to the water temple and after, which is the second boss, we start finding blue. Yellow we find in the autumn area, so we're getting into the mid game by the time we're getting yellow grass. But the orange doesn't come until close to the end of the second act, and then the white grass comes even later in the second act. So it takes a long time to get relaxed tea. But let's prepare it. So here's what we want to do. We want to use the highest level grass that we have. I'm actually going to put all this away because I want to see what the highest level is I have. Let me reorganize that to get the grass towards the top. Okay, let's see here. So we'll do it in the order that it's in the recipe just to make it easier for me to remember. So I have a level 9 white. I have a level 10 orange, okay. Where's my green grass? There it is. I have a level 10 green grass. This is my memory, this is terrible. I have a level 10 yellow. It was down. I'm so bad at this. Level 10 blue, come on. We need a high level purple, guys. We need a high level purple, we can do this. There it is, okay. And we have level 10, okay. So the only one we didn't have level 10 was white grass, which frankly, I'm not surprised. I have the least of those. Let's see, we're gonna craft this. We should get a level 9. Got level 9, okay. That's not a bad step. No, do not sleep. So the second step, now that we made the tea leaves, we need to actually brew the tea in a pot. So hitting the relaxed tea. So, okay, I got a level 10 leek. Okay, that's not good. I need a higher level melon to make this into good tea. So let's see if I have any. 6. It's looking like the highest level melon I have gotten at this time is level 6. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll find out. So I got level 9 tea leaves, I've got level 10 honey, a level 6 conqueror melon, and a level 10 leek. I'm not entirely sure what level we're gonna get, but we're also gonna do our little seed trick. We'll add 2 level 10 turnip seeds to just get that average up a little higher. Let's see what happens, guys. We made a level 9 relaxed tea. Honestly, I am ecstatic. This is great. I think we're gonna be able to make this happen. So we're gonna take a little break here, guys, another little stretch break. And then when we jump back in, we're going to see if we can make pineapple juice. All right, guys. So for this stretch break, we're gonna do something a little different. So let's do some different exercises. So we're gonna do some of the ones down here. So some people have pain in their wrist, especially folks that might have like carpal tunnel, but the wrist can really start to hurt. So doing some very easy rotations on the wrists can loosen them up. Now again, slow, gentle, but you want to make full rotations on the wrists. I do this one first just because it helps loosen everything up. Now, when we're looking at the exercises here, let's do this one here. So what this is having you do is like a wave. I'm going to modify this slightly. You can just do the wave like up, down, but what I do, I like to do a stretch. So turn your arm from the bottom facing up now. So palm up, grab your hand and bend it down gently. Now don't hyperextend your fingers. So if you need to grip a little higher up on your hand, do that. But I also put a thumb on the backside of my hand, and you're going to pull the hand down till you feel a gentle stretch. You should actually feel it pulling in the tendon on the inside of your arm here. Hold that for I personally do about 20 seconds. I've heard some people say 15. I've heard some people say 30. Just do what feels comfortable. But hold that. You want to feel a gentle stretch. If you do it too much, it's going to start hurting. And again, don't hyperextend those fingers. Hold and relax. You can move your fingers out. You know, you're holding those fingers. They might got a little stiff from that exercise, so I just kind of flex my fingers gently. Now, you can go the other way, so palm down, grab that, and bend it upwards back. Again, do not hyperextend the fingers, but bend that wrist back, and you'll feel stretch slightly different than the other way. Keep your arm straight and out, and do that, and hold for the same amount of time as before. Nice, gentle stretch. We'll repeat on the other side. And the other way. Now do this at your pace. I'm doing these a little fast just so I can get through this without taking too much time into my stream. Now, here's another exercise we're going to do towards the bottom. Now, my physical therapist actually gave me all of these exercises, and this is one. These are tendon glides, but it also increases the movement in your hands, and it can help loosen them up. So very gentle. So we have a tendency when we clench like a fist to clench hard. Do not do that. So we're going to start with hand position straight up. Then we're going to do a 90-degree angle, and then we're going to do a straight fist. So a straight fist is different than clenching with your thumb in. So just bring your fingers down and make a straight fist. And then we're going to do a claw, or in martial arts we call this monkey fist. So the fingers bent, the knuckles in, and then we're going to go into a full fist. Do not clench. Gentle. We're just trying to do this nice and easy. So slow, we're going to go through them all a little faster. So up, out, down, knuckles, fist. Up, out, down, knuckles, fist. Up, out, down, knuckles, fist. And basically, we're just getting our hands to move a little bit and add a little bit of flexibility back into them. We've been clenching them a lot playing these games. So guys, we're going to break here for just a moment. I'm going to take a very short intermission, little break here. So what we're going to do is this, break for 5, 6, 7 minutes, and I will be right back with you guys. Stick around, okay? All right, guys, I'm back. Okay, so we made our tea. So there's one more thing I need to do here. We need to make another recipe that is going to give me, so what it is the relaxed tea will increase my RP by a percentage. So let's see how much it's actually going to do. RP. So it's going to, I think that's not adding. I think that's going to recover my RP by 2,250, but it's going to increase. Okay, so it's going to increase my RP max by 550 and increase my RP max by 50%. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. So the 550 is good and the 50% is good, but we can make this even better by making a second recipe, which is also going to increase my RP max. It's temporary, but to increase my RP max by a little more, and that is going to be with a fried or grilled fish dish. Let's see, what's the best thing I can make? So that increases RP max by 200, but it also does a percent, and we don't want that. We just want to do plus. I want to say the skipjack is like my best. I think it is. So that's plus 200. Now I don't have any yellowtail. I don't have any snapper. Where are all these fish at that I get? They must be in a pond somewhere different. Skipjack. Okay. This would increase my max RP by 100, which is not as much as I thought it was. But we're gonna give this a try. Okay. So I'm gonna save, in case this doesn't work. Okay, so here we're gonna do, we're gonna eat the skipjack. Now, my RP went up from 1,890 to 2,073. Okay, and now we're gonna drink the tea. Fingers crossed. Oh my gosh, I think we did it, guys. RP is at 3,672. I think we did it. I think we did it. Let's find out. So we're gonna go here to the mixer. You can cook without using a recipe. You can craft without a recipe, that's fine. Except when you go to craft without a recipe, it costs more RP to do that than normal. Hold on, I think it's all in my fridge, the pineapple. Oh my goodness, I am so excited, guys. I think this is gonna work. Where are you, pineapple? There you are. Okay, here we go. It says it's gonna cost 3,340. Jackpot! Woohoo! Oh my goodness, that is amazing. We did it, guys. So this is great. Pineapple juice is very, very lucrative. It's a level 81 recipe, which I just learned because I successfully made it. So let's see here. Pineapple juice, a base level 1 pineapple juice sells for 4,400 gold. Okay, so a pineapple, I'm selling that for like around 1,900 each. If I make it into juice, which it only takes 1 pineapple, so 1-to-1 ratio here, I am now able to sell that for a base 4,400. We're not done yet. All right, let's add the turnip seeds to it. So actually, let's do this even better. Let's use the best pineapple I currently have, which I think is a level 3. Let me just check, make sure I don't have any giant pineapples. No, I don't. Okay. So we're gonna use level 10 seeds as the trick, and we're gonna use a level 3 pineapple. Okay. Let's see how much that one is worth. Oh my, okay. So the level 3 pineapple juice that I originally made will sell for 4,840. The level 8 is 8,800. So 1 pineapple, I could sell the pineapple itself for 1,900. I could turn it into juice with turnips, and right now, some of my best pineapples, I could sell the juice for 8,800. That's fantastic. The only downside is that this costs me a ton of RP to make. That's okay though, because we're filthy stinking rich. So what we're gonna do is we would end up crafting a whole bunch of those, we're gonna craft a whole bunch of these milk porridges to give ourselves more RP. And actually, I think we might be able to get a little more RP out of it if we add some turnip seeds to it. I love turnip seeds. These things are fantastic. Ever since I found that out. I'm gonna go and buy more turnip seeds because we're gonna burn through them very fast.
Come take a look.
All right, selling turnip seeds today at, how much are they selling? 10 gold today. Sometimes you get them for 9 gold. Doesn't really matter. They're so cheap. I buy them by the hundreds, guys. Once you learn to use this trick, like, there's no point to not buying them in this amount. Like, you're gonna use them. The only downside is you run out of inventory space if you buy like, if I were to buy like 500, I don't know if I could store them all. So what I'll do, first thing, I will store some in my farm toolbox, because in the farm toolbox you can store seeds. Store everything we can. Actually, I still have more space, it looks like. No, I just bought the perfect amount. Okay, that rarely happens. Let's see, did we getting more? Yeah, it looks like I did get more RP gain out of... Yeah, I got more RP out of that by making that milk porridge with the turnip seeds. That was a good idea. Okay, so let's make more pineapple juice. Money, 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 money. Okay, so I have been noticing that even though it's telling me it's going to use 1,884 out of my 1,932 RP, sometimes it's costing me more RP than it says. I'm not sure what that's about, but it is happening. You guys know what that's about? Let me know. I got lucky there. That was good. So yes, we just made a whole bunch of level 8 juice. One thing too, I just realized another reason why I was able to make that pineapple juice a little easier. My knit scarf. The knit scarf reduces RP consumption from anything. So like if you use a spell, as I'm hoeing the ground, as I'm watering my field, if I craft something, it uses a little bit less RP. So I think that pineapple juice was gonna normally cost about 3,550 something, and it went down to 3,300 because I was wearing this scarf. So that actually that saved me a little bit. So I'm gonna ship what pineapple juice I've made so far. I can't wait to see the profits for today. This is gonna be fantastic. Oh yeah, okay, we're already up to 120,000. This all does now take a little bit more time, but the great thing is when you're crafting, time doesn't go by. So it's actually not wasting our in-day time. Hello. I'm having a brain fart moment, guys. Wow. So fibromyalgia, this is what they call fibro fog, where like literally like you just have a hard time thinking. We were making pineapple juice. That's right. When it was in a mixer. Woo. Had a moment. Had a moment. It looks like I have enough RP that I can make about 12 at a time. Just down more milk porridge and make some more. And we're just gonna keep doing this until I essentially have all of the pineapples I saved crafted. Now I will have to go to the box like every couple craftings because you run out of inventory space. Money, money, money! I actually love fruit juice myself. Pineapple is really, for me, any tropical fruit you can't go wrong with. Like, I love tropical fruit. So, pineapple, once I learned how to properly cut a pineapple, I loved pineapple. It's fantastic. Though I would probably say mango is my number one fruit. Ooh, my fingers are starting to get sore. What time is it? 2. No, we got time. We got time. We're doing good. And you know what? I just realized I forgot to set my little timer, so let me do that, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Need the timer. Need to set the timer. You'll forget to do your stretches. Okay. You know, I gotta say, I love the logic behind this. Be like, oh, I'm out of stamina. Let's just eat something. You're like, okay, great. And then you're like, all right, I'm gonna quickly throw 12 pineapples into my blender and make juice. Be like, yay, I made a lot of juice. I'm exhausted now. Let's eat some more. Like, how many milk porridges am I gonna eat in this day? I think I'm up to like 5 already. Oh no, I'm out. See, I'm out of seeds, guys. I bought 200 turnip seeds and I'm already out.
I'm hungry.
Oh, you're hungry? At noon, my girlfriend always is hungry. Well, it is lunchtime, that's fair. I don't know if I have anything. I don't have anything but juice for you. Here, you can have some cheese bread. No, you're not gonna eat a flower. Alright, let's buy more seeds. So, I guess this time we're gonna buy more than 200, guys, because we use them very fast. Yeah, I wish you could buy these in stacks. That would be nice. It's okay. We got time. You know, that's like the thing about these games, guys. You know, I said it in my my last videos, but this is soul food gaming, okay? You know, like we're just meant to chill, relax, have a good time. No need to stress out. Like we're just here to relax. Okay, so I was able to get up to 370 some in my inventory, so let's put these away. Okay, that's all we can fit in there. I'll put the rest in my normal storage. All right, and let's continue. So yeah, this is more work, but you know, profits. It's all about profits. And if my cooking wasn't at level 99, I'm sure by the end of today it would have been. And it's time to make more milk porridge. Okay. This is what we do, guys. We just eat more food. That's natural. Just eat more food. You'll be fine. You get more energy. How much more pineapple do we have? I know I saved a fair amount, but how much more? 18, 27, 36, 38 more. Okay. All right, so a little more than 3 more crafting sessions. The other thing that might be our bottleneck is this chest only has so many slots. Yeah, we're getting towards the bottom of that. I also said I was going to buy seeds today for the giant farm. I should do that. Ooh, I was able to make 13 that time. That's nice. Guess the math was in my favor. Let's see. Okay. More seeds. More seeds. And we only have 2 more that I could craft. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I probably won't die. Otherwise, Jones is about to make a lot of money off me. Oh, I didn't add the seeds to that one. I didn't die. I'm good. Okay. If you run out of RP and continue to do actions, it starts pulling from your health. That's what was a little worrying, but I thought I could handle it, and I did. What can I eat? Gotta have something. Grilled mackerel? Sure, why not? Alright. It's not much, but I got a little RP back. Enough that I can go out and get some, smash some rune rocks. I think we're gonna run out of inventory here. Let's find out. Yes, we ran out, but that's okay. We can do it tomorrow. How much money do we make? 780 grand. 780 grand. That's incredible. That's incredible. So when I was using my farm down here to the bottom left for pineapples, and sometimes, you know, I get pineapples in here, and then the 4 other wild farms, the small farms, the spring, summer, autumn, winter farms, I was using them for pineapple too. Just selling harvestable pineapple, I was averaging like 2 to the upper 300 grand a day, and I just made 700 grand today. And that wasn't even, we're gonna have to see how much I make on a day from harvesting my pineapples, not just what I had stored in my fridge. So my profit margins have just gone way up. Now let's go buy some seeds to finish off our giant farm. So what haven't I made in my giant farm yet? I don't think I've tried to make a giant onion. I don't think I've tried to make a giant cabbage or bok choy yet. So let's give those a try. I'm already doing that one. I have shipped up to level 5 pineapple. Once I get my pineapples up to level 10, I'll replant the, resow the fields and get level 10 pineapples growing. That'll just make it that much easier to make level 10 crop, level 10 juice. So, all right. Okay, so I've got 3 plots. Perfect. So to grow a giant crop, there's a few things you have to do. First off, you need to put Gigantizer down onto the thing. Gigantizer will increase the size parameter on the thing, on the land. So if we look here, you can see size. So we need to get that up. I usually sprinkle. I've been told you can sprinkle just 1 And if you're patient, that's enough. But I've been doing 2. It seems to go a little faster. I also recommend that you put Formula A, or if you don't have enough money, B or C. What that does is it increases the growth multiplier. The reason I like to get the growth multiplier up is just that giant crops take a long time. So if you increase the growth speed, it just speeds the whole process up. So we want to get Gigantizer down. We want to get down like a Formula A. Now the other thing too, just general good practice, make sure the health of the field is staying up. You need to use some sort of fertilizer for that. And I personally don't focus too much on quality on my giant farm, for the simple fact that you only need the quality stat to be up if you're trying to harvest the crop with a sickle to get a higher level seed. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to get all the giant crops to sell, to ship them. So I'm not focused so much on that. So I already have the Gigantizer on this land. Looks like my growth timer is at like 2.4 on this particular 2x2. And then that's the other thing. You need to plant your crops in a 2x2 square, and they must be planted inside of the grid. So like if I did 2 on like the left side of this line and 2 on the right side, that doesn't work. At least that's what I've been told. So we do that, and what will happen, they grow, they'll get big like this. This is the first stage, this is the second stage, and eventually they'll mesh into one super big plant, and that's what we're going for. Okay, I think we got all that planted. So maybe we'll go to Rune Prana. We actually have a good amount of our day left. There we go. Why don't we go to Rune Prana? I'm gonna bring one of my monsters with me, because the enemies, I'm sure, are gonna be pretty high level in there. Where's Yellow? Where's my yellow fairy? I have so many barns now. I think it's this barn. There's my yellow fairy. So this is the earth fairy, and she has a really good AI as far as spamming attacks. So she is great, and she does good damage as long as you keep her leveled up. So let's go to Rune Prana. So first we're going to Leon Karnak. There should be a save spot here. Perfect. Better to save. I don't like Jones to have all my money. I'm gonna make her follow me a little closer for combat. Let me actually take a peek here at let me take a look at their stats. I've gotten Jalpai up to level 115. That's pretty good. HP is 5,000. Well, it could be better. See her attack, 1,643. It's not too bad. What am I at? Can I see that number? I'm at 2,046. But she's not too bad. Her defense stat could definitely use a little love. I need to make her more gear. Currently she has a battle scythe equipped. It's blue because I've added some different things to it. She has a white ribbon, wet boots, because that makes her crypt. The only downside to wet boots is sometimes she trips. I think she trips normally anyways, though. That's part of her AI, so I was like, whatever, it's fine. Magic shield. I do not have a... that's why her defense is not good. I do not have a chest type armor on her. And then she has a sun pendant on. The sun pendant is something that you can put on townsfolk. So you can get townsfolk to follow you in this game and fight for you. The sun pendant makes their AI a little smarter and more aggressive. She's already really aggressive as far as, like on a tier list, she's like towards the top. So I don't know if the sun pendant is doing anything sizable for her or not, but it seemed a logical choice in my mind. So now that we defeated all the bosses in Leon Karnak, that door just opened. So this is Rune Prana. Oh boy. Oh, don't use wind. I'm just healing them. Spin the wind, baby. Okay, we're doing okay. Now, it looks like we got some more Chalcum nodes here. No Orichalcum lucky there. No luck, guys. I didn't get any Orichalcum. Any level 10? Doesn't look like it. I wonder what this one is. I have no idea. I don't know what that metal was. It looked like something more special than iron or silver. I'm not sure what that was. Okay, we can't go over there. Let's go up. Oh boy, more enemies. Always take out these gates first, or else enemies just infinitely keep respawning. Spin to win! And it moves around. That's a pain in the butt. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Let's put our combat gear on. All right, we should be doing more damage now. So now I have a pretty sizable chance to crit. Oh boy. They're not hitting too hard on me, though Zhao Pai is down for the count. Flare Mage, that's pretty cool. I wonder why my mage isn't using her magic. There she goes. Oh, I see. Her magic doesn't do much damage. That's why she was attacking manually. Medicine bread. Invinciroid. Interesting, okay. Magic crystal. I think I have a bunch of these already. Dragon Fang, that's good. Dragon Scale, that's good. I'll take that. Let's go left. Ooh, yeah, that's the wet boots. That's why I just slipped. Oh, there's a gate here. Gotta take that out first. Affection. We blew it up before. Zhao, you're still down, girl. Come on. You can do this. Where is this item that they're finding? Oh, there it is. Eh. Oh my goodness. Got this little tiny box. No, it's just a dark crystal. I have a bunch of these. Let's see if we get any Orichalcum on this node. Man. Not loving me today, guys. I need to get the highest tier of hammer. I currently have the next to highest tier of hammer. Platinum, level 4. Yeah, it's not too great. Can't go that way. Yeah. It would help if you look at the map. Oh boy. Okay. So. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to spam my magic to get through here. That is. Wow, I'm getting barraged with magic here. All right, we're gonna truck through this. Wait. I thought I got the HP down. This is intense. Wow. How much damage am I doing to these guys? Not very much. Okay, I think we're gonna have to formulate a new plan. This isn't working. And I'm almost dead. Woo! We got out of there. I'm paralyzed. Oh boy. I don't know if I have any recovery potions on me for that. Nope, we're just gonna be moving real slow for a little bit, guys. Alright, we're gonna move over this direction, see if it's any less intense. Armed Ghost. Yeah, this dungeon is quite a bit harder than the other content we're doing. Oh, dude, there's a gate here. That sucks. Oh no, my sword does light damage. I can't damage it with my sword. Okay. Huh. I'm actually really surprised. These enemies must be fairly resistant to the earth magic because, oh, look at that. I think this is for paralysis. Nope, I'm wrong. Sad. Thought we got lucky. Earth, this fairy is usually really strong, but these guys must be resistant to earth magic. So I'll have to bring somebody different next time. Oh, there's a gate. I see a gate. Oh crap. Oh, it's a light gate. What am I doing? How to use magic. Yeah, if you do the same, so some enemies, including gates, like certain elements will actually heal them. So my sword does light damage, so that's what's happening. Okay, so I activated that. What did that do? I don't see any change thus far. Maybe it did something to this room? It did not. Did it do anything back here? Not that I can see. Oh, a disastrous dish. Yeah, you can kill enemies with cooking. I love that. There must be a switch on the left side. Remember that room that was going really bad for me? I think we're gonna have to go in there again, guys. Let's try. What's that? That's darkness. That's dark ball. What's the difference with darkness? I'm curious. Oh, it's underneath me. Okay. Trying to think of what might be a good spell for that level. So if those guys are fire, I wonder if water is better. I'll try it. Ooh. This room is intense. Ouch, ouchie. Oh, I'm down. No, don't die. I'm gonna be out of RP by the time we leave this room. Man, this room is intense. Spam heal. They are healing. Those bastards. Okay, I got one. I got two, I got three. Okay, it's starting to get a little less intense, guys. Oh, what's going on? I'm sealed. They sealed me. That means I can't use spells. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't use abilities either. That means I can't heal. Oh no, oh no. What is round off heal? Round off might cure heal or seal. Oh, it does. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. That might have ended my dungeon run, guys. I gotta move. I gotta move. Oh boy. Oh boy. We might die. We might die. I had to leave the room. That means they all respawned. Oh boy. Whatever bastard developer designed this room. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm gonna take these wet boots off. That's why I'm tripping so much. It doesn't help with magic as far as I'm aware. I'm still sealed. What's going on? I thought I took that potion. Oh boy. I think I got sealed again, guys. Well, I think that's gonna end it here for that for Rune Piranha. Wow, okay, so this dungeon is no joke. Yeah, Yeah, well, thankfully I didn't die. That would have been a real big bummer. That was pretty intense. That was pretty intense. You know what I should have done before I left there? I'm going to just try to get a couple more orichalcum nodes. There is, where am I going? Leon Karnak. There is a couple nodes I can easily get to now. Oh, I'm sealed still. Okay, we're gonna just teleport to the end of Leon Karnak, and there's a couple nodes right here. I'm just gonna go for them. Maybe we'll get lucky. We got one big crystal, and we got a level 4 orichalcum. Well, it's better than nothing. I can't heal you guys, I'm sorry. Wow, okay. That was a very intense day. Let's put away some of the goodies we took, though. So, white grass, platinum. Oh no, that goes in there. Fairy dust, dragon. So the dragon scale I'm interested in. Huh. Oh no, I haven't shipped this yet. Okay, that's good to know. I'll ship one of those. So that means I haven't gotten a dragon scale yet. Wonder what I could craft with that. Interesting. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually very curious where I get the higher tier breads. So, oh, there's my timer. Hold on, I'll just dismiss that for now. To learn the highest recipes in the game. So normally you get for whatever skill it is, it's called like cooking bread, chemistry bread, crafting bread. So when you eat a crafting bread, a cooking bread, whatever it is, you learn a random recipe as long as your crafting level of that skill is high enough. Now, the highest level crafting stuff, though, you have to get that bread, and it's called like cooking bread plus. So you need the plus at the end. So I want to figure out how we get the cooking bread plus. So let's find out. Actually, we're looking for forging bread plus. That way we can make better recipes. Okay. Recipe bread plus. I'm looking, guys. I'm gonna try to find this. Bread plus locations. Let's see. Sharon's Maze is the only place you can get recipe bread plus. Oof. That's okay. That sucks. So the Sharon's Maze is the very last dungeon in the game. It's even harder than Rune Prana. I've managed to get through the first floor by spamming crit attacks, but I'm on the second floor now, and it spawns multiple enemies instead of just one at a time now. If I get hit like 2 times, usually I'm dead. Sometimes I can survive 2 hits, but the third one will always kill me. So that sucks. We'll figure that out. I do believe there is a couple recipes I can still make, though, that I haven't yet made. Let's take a peek. So let's look at our weapons. And you know what? Before I get too distracted, guys, that timer did go off. So let's do another quick stretch break. So actually, my left hand is really starting to hurt. So I'm going to show you guys something. I will be right back. All right, that didn't take long. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. So I have, this is it's like a mitten. So I bought this off of Amazon. So there are ice packs in here, gel packs really. You can use this for both heat or ice. There is a hole in the middle. You put your hands in. You put one of the ice packs on the bottom side and one of the ice packs on the top side. There's a sleeve to put these little gel packs. See that gel pack right there? You put those in. Ice works for me. Some people prefer heat. It just depends on the day for me, but ice usually is better for me. And I just slip my hand right into the mitten. Now, at least as far as what my occupational and physical therapists have told me, generally icing up to 15 minutes. If I'm icing like my lower back, I'll usually go longer than that just because it takes the cold a lot longer to get deep into the tissue. But for your hands, it doesn't take that long at all. So what I'll do here is I'm just going to take a quick 5 minutes, guys, just to use this thing and try to get my hands to feel a little bit better. Another little trick I've done too is sometimes I'll have like sometimes you see those ice packs, like they're like solid blocks. Sometimes I'll put that on like my armrest of my chair. So like if I'm playing whatever, like let's just say Halo, which is really actually hard on my hands. When we're between matches, or if I die in between my spawn time, I'll actually put my hand on that block of ice. And even though that's only like a couple minutes or a few seconds if I'm respawning, I have found that that actually helps me. One of the things that this is doing for me with the ice, I am reducing inflammation. So with the psoriatic arthritis, it's all inflammation based. So I'm reducing the inflammation. The other thing I'm doing for the fibro, that's nerves. So if your nerves are firing and it's telling your body like, hey, there's pain, there's pain, there's pain, you can override those senses with other sensations. So for me, like, this is pretty cold. Not so cold that I'm going to get frostbite, but it's pretty cold. So like right now, I don't feel pain. All I feel is it's cold. And that can actually be a really good way to take your mind off of it. Some people have told me that they will just, like, when they're really in a bad flare-up, they'll just lay on an ice pack or a heating pad, and they'll just do that like all day long, because even if it's not like actually taking away the problem, it gets them through the day, the moment, and getting through the moment is sometimes all that you need. So, you know, little tricks, hopefully, you know, that could help you guys too. I actually have 2 mittens, so generally when I'm in downtime like this, I'll use it on both hands, but my left one's really starting to hurt right now, so that's just something I'm gonna do right now. So let's see, I'm gonna give this one more minute and then I'll jump back into the game for you guys. You know, if you have any questions, just let me know in the chat. I am monitoring this. I have this up right in front of me, so let me guys know if there's anything I can do for you. Again, I'm not a doctor. I can't give you like any true medical advice, but if there's any tips or tricks that have worked for me or I've heard from people, you know, I just want to be there to help support people, because this sucks. Living like this sucks, and we just need to have some support in our lives and just a place that we can relax and escape from it all. So, all right, I'm gonna take this guy off, and we are going to jump back into the game, guys. Actually, I feel a lot better. One thing I said that, you know, I use, oh, my little doggy's here. This is Navi, guys. Yeah. Turn around for me, baby. Yeah. So I got 2 dogs. They're both Springer Spaniels. This is Navi. So both my Springer Spaniels are black and white. She actually has some really cool patterns on her. Springers have ticking, but she's actually a Rowan, which is a gene that makes her ticking very prominent, and they all blend. Very sweet dogs. Though sometimes they have very high energy. What are you doing, baby? Say hello. Okay. All right. Down. Good girl. All right. What I was saying though about the heat. So ice can help with the inflammation, but it also reduces the flexibility of your joints. So you do have to sometimes be a little careful about that. If it's hurting to flex the joints, ice is probably going to make that worse. Probably. Heat then is more than likely a better solution for you. The colder months, for example, like that's hard on a lot of people's joints. So just try what works for you. All right, let's jump back in and let's see what we can craft. First I'm gonna look at dual blades because it's actually my preferable weapon. Okay, so I need dangerous scissors, blue lion fur, and red lion fur. I have not seen any of these. I do have a legendary scale, and I do have a dark crystal. Okay, what about deep blizzard? Icy nose, water crystal. I can get water crystals. That's not too bad. Orcus. I need turnip miracle. I can actually make... Turnip's miracle. This is a powder and a spore. I feel like turnip miracle is a recipe I can make. Let me look that up. I feel like that was a recipe I could make. Turnip's miracle. Oh. So it looks like there's actually a turnip monster that drops this. Okay, let's find out where we find that. Rune Prana. Okay. It's good to know. So, what's the damage on this? Ooh, 1,920. Okay. So it's looking like, according to this thread I'm reading, Turnip Ghosts are in Rune Prana Floor 1. It is a rare drop though, so I'm gonna have to farm them. I'm gonna have to farm them over and over to get it. But I have everything else, so yeah. But you know what? One thing to keep in mind is this going to do earth damage? Because we do not want that. It does not have an attribute. That's good. I don't want an attribute. Okay, so we need to somehow get that. Let's look at another weapon. Short swords. Nothing good here. I probably should get some forging bread though. There might be some more recipes I'm missing. You can always look on the wiki too, guys. You can always look on the wiki to see what recipes, because you could try crafting these without the recipe. It's just going to cost more RP. I've never used spears. Okay. Axes or hammers. Ooh, I don't have any of that. Schnabel. Okay, Schnabel is 2,200 damage. I need ammonite and a blue core. Octopirate. Huh. I know what the Octopirate is. So I can grow dungeons in my farm. And I think the Octopirate, I think it was around like level 7 or level 8. A level 7 or level 8 dungeon seed. You fight the Octopirate. I'm going to guess that's a rare drop, though. I'm not sure about this blue core. I'm not a big fan of hammers either, so I probably am not going to go for that. You know, use what you guys like. That's the great thing about this game. You can use like whatever is preferable for you. Now for magic, Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. I should have been using my magic staff when I was in that room. It would at least make my magic do a little more damage. I can get a melee apple. Okay. I have no idea about the electric crystal, though. What would this do for me? Wow, that would boost my magic attack quite a bit. What's my current rod? A Gaia rod? No, it's not a Gaia rod. Make a crimson staff. That doesn't look better, though. What is my current staff stats? I have a mage's staff, and it increases my magical attack by 162. That's not that good, honestly. Let's take a look at those staffs again. I'm sure I can make a better staff right now. Okay, so I can make a crimson staff, and that's more than double. Probably do that. Yeah, let's just do that. Now, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, good. It did default to the highest level drop we have, which is good because that's gonna increase the level of the weapon. Ideally, if we were doing this like the best way possible, if we were trying to maximize our stat gains, we would want to use only level 10 items, but I don't have it, so we're not going to do that. This is still going to give us a big boost in damage, so we're going to go for it. What I do want to do, though, is to add level 10 fodder items to this that is going to increase the it's going to increase the base level of this. Normally I would use turnip seeds, but I'm trying to get my magic attack up. So let's see if we can find an item which increases magic attack. Magic attack is what I meant to say. Let's see here. And since we're already not going to be making a level 10 weapon, I mean, I'm not going to worry about it too much. But I should be trying to use the highest level add-ons that I can, just again to get that base level up. That's attack. Magic attack. I only have 2 rune crystals though. I bet you this costs a lot. Yeah, it takes a lot of RP to add that. That's attack. That's crit. That's actually... Oh, it's only a 1% chance though. This would do 2 stats. You know what though, if I add a bunch of those on, I'm not going to be able to afford this weapon. Intelligence, defense. Yeah, you just kind of have to go through your ingredients, guys, and find what you could add to it that is going to be, you know, the best possible. That would only add 7 magic attack. This would add 12 magic attack. That's not really any good for us at this point. This would add 12 magic attack. Getting up to 16 magic attack. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere. Magic thread, a pretty thread, I'll keep that in mind. Get into strength now. What was that? This is 25 magic. This is still really cheap. Okay, that's good. Defense, defense, vitality, defense, 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 defense. Okay, magic attack. Magic attack. That's attack. And magic attack. Oh, I'm not gonna use the holy spore. I'm gonna keep that. Oh boy. Oh, yeah, here we go. Fairy elixir. Actually, I think I have fairy elixir because of this exact reason. It gives you a very sizable amount of magic. Yeah, okay, so the water dragon ashes, which would give me 80 attack, magic attack, that's gonna be too expensive. So we're gonna use these fairy elixirs. That's why I actually have a fairy on my monster barns for this very reason. So let's do that. Okay, we made ourselves a crimson staff. So let's take a peek at what it came out to be. All right, so the staff is going to give us 520 magical attack. which that's good because if you remember, it was normally only going to be 380 before we added those extra ingredients. So that actually helped it a lot. Now we can do more. We can upgrade this weapon. And since we're already not dealing with level 10 weapon, we're going to do this a different way. How much stamina? Okay, I'm still good on RP. We are going to... Are we going to add probably that fairy elixir again? I could theoretically put a... you know what? I say we maybe should go for this. I could do that if I gave myself a relax tea. Let me see if I have any relax tea stored. I don't need the highest tier relax tea to make that. The crafting system in this game, guys, is really complex and it's really cool. It may seem overwhelming at first, but really just take it one step at a time. The game gives you a lot of great tutorials and such to get there, to figure it out. And if you have any questions, there's lots of great threads online. There's a great wiki too. You can find some nice videos online too. At some point, maybe I should do a stream where I just kind of go over the technical know-how of it all. Okay, so we're going to upgrade that weapon. Now that I have that, I could afford to make that improvement. Find that in the box again. There it is. Okay, we can afford it this time. So we're going to go from 520 magical attack to 620 magical attack. So this, actually interesting. This indicates I would only get 80 magical attack, but somehow I'm going to get more. I'm not going to say no. And I'm getting some intelligence out of it too. That's good. Okay. So that nearly depleted me on RP. So before I accidentally kill myself, let's go and make myself more, let's make myself more milk porridge. Eat that, get my RP back up, and we're going to continue to improve that weapon. Okay, so we're going to go back in, going to upgrade it again. So here's what is going to happen. Now that we have made the weapon itself, we've upgraded it one time. So the next time you go to add something to it, like let's just say we were going to add the exact same item, that just so you can like see how this system works. So the first time we added that water dragon ash, it gave us, it went from 520 magical attack to 620 magical attack. So we gained 100 magical attack. What is going on? It should have given me less the second time. Normally what happens, guys, with normal upgrade items, let me see if it works with the fairy elixir. Should. Okay, normally what happens with success with consecutive items like the second, third, fourth, fifth, you get diminishing returns. So if it gave you 100 the first time, the second time it should give you less, and the third time it'll give you even less, and the fourth time even less than that one. But what you can do to get around that, there is an item called double steel and tenfold steel. So I do have one tenfold steel, but it's going to cost way too much stamina to use. So we're going to try a double steel. So a double steel, instead of giving you the diminishing return if you use the original item, if you use a double steel, it will take that same gain and give you it again one more time without the diminishing return. So we're going to take this from 620 to 780. Normal items that would only have added another 100. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's something to do with maybe these later tier weapons. Some kind of system is in play here that it doesn't really quite make sense to me. I've been doing this crafting for a while now, and this is the first time that's happened. Now, you can't use double steel twice in a row. As you can see, like, it's going to take a lot of it's going to take, hold on, there we go. We can't use double steel twice in a row to get that gain again. You see, if we used it right there, it says magical attack 780, and if we used it, it would just go to 780 again, so we get no gain out of it. Now, I could throw a 10-fold steel on here, and that would work, but I can't afford it. I don't have enough RP. That's a lot of RP. So we have just now made a pretty strong weapon. My magical attack will improve by 780 stat points, as compared to my other one was only 162. So at this point, I can basically sell that. Oh yeah, I'm out of inventory space. Sell it tomorrow. Well, we're gonna go to bed here. And before we do that, we're gonna do our little nightcap. Still have a couple of them. Oh, my drug addict. That's all I have, so I'm just gonna go to bed. So, all right, guys, I am going to I'm gonna wind down. We're gonna end the stream here for today. I'm gonna just take a little moment though, and just kind of chat about what's going on today, and you know, what we're gonna be looking forward to going into the future. So, going forward, guys, I am going to be coming out with a schedule soon. Right now, I'm just kind of trying to work out what the popular days would be to stream. If you guys message me, let me know what would work for you guys, what you'd like to see. I will try to stream on those days. Right now, I'm kind of thinking that I might do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday would probably be during the day. Friday, I would do in the evening. I definitely was noticing more users on Friday nights, especially watching my videos. And every now and then, I probably will throw in a bonus stream, probably on the weekend. So what I'll probably do is, if those 3 days, possibly Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to do Rune Factory 4. And I will continue to play Rune Factory 4 until I believe it's sometime in March. Rune Factory 5 comes out. So, you know, the interest is there. I'll definitely move over to that game. I'm really enjoying Rune Factory 4, so I'm very excited to continue playing the series. But if I do bonus stream, I'll probably do some random stuff. You know, maybe other games that I really enjoy. Might do some Stardew Valley. There's a lot of games I could do. I could play some Zelda, Mega Man Legends. I love all that stuff. There's a lot of games I'd be happy to play. If you guys have any suggestions, just let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll try to do that during one of my bonus streams one of these times. Aside from that, I hope you guys liked what I'm bringing to the table as far as my content. Like I said, this is just something fun for me to do, but I'm passionate about it. I like it. I'm a big gamer. I actually do have a little bit of experience with streaming. I have a YouTube channel. If you actually take a look at my channel here on Twitch, you'll see my picture, all of my usernames, and I have a link in my About page too. You guys can jump onto my YouTube. I do content for Ark Survival Evolved there. I'm probably also going to upload these streams to my YouTube channel, and I'll keep them in different playlists just to make it easier for you guys to find if you want to see that. Besides that, I also have a Discord. In our Discord, we have a private server cluster for Ark Survival Evolved. We have over 100 members. Now, people kind of tend to come and go as far as being active, but generally speaking, I mean, we usually have like 20 plus people active at all times. We have every map. We have event servers for different events. We host like game nights and stuff. Like, I remember we did an event, the Tropios, we did Jetbird gunfights. That was a lot of fun. We've done Battleship. That was cool. But it's also a really awesome community. They have given me a lot of... the people there have really kind of helped me to develop this idea for my streams. Everyone there is really nice. It's a warm-hearted place. We all support each other. For Ark Survival, that's pretty unusual. You get, unfortunately, a lot of jerks in the Ark Survival community, but everybody in our community is super awesome, super nice. It's PvE, so if you're interested in joining that, again, in my About section, I have the link to the Discord. And also, guys, if you want to stay up to date on like my schedule and things of that nature, like I said, I'm coming out with an official schedule soon. But follow my Twitter page, because if I happen to be feeling really bad that day, I'm having a flare up of pain and I can't make it, like, I'll let you guys know. If I'm going to be delayed, I'll let you guys know. And any exciting news, I'll tweet it first. So that's a great way to keep up to date on changes with the channel. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Let me know if you have any feedback. Looking forward to doing this again with you guys. I'll see you guys around.